Welcome to SS2 Biology, Term 1, Week 4. Today we study the nervous system, the body's communication and coordination network. Just as a country relies on roads, telephone lines, and the internet to coordinate its activities, the human body relies on the nervous system to receive information, process it, and send responses. The nervous system allows us to react to our environment with remarkable speed. When you touch a hot object and instantly pull your hand away, that is your nervous system at work. The human nervous system is divided into two main parts: the central nervous system, or CNS, which consists of the brain and spinal cord, and the peripheral nervous system, or PNS, which consists of all the nerves that branch out from the CNS to the rest of the body. Within the peripheral nervous system, there are further subdivisions: the somatic nervous system, which controls voluntary movements, and the autonomic nervous system, which controls involuntary functions like heartbeat and digestion. The brain is the control center of the body. It is protected by the skull and surrounded by protective membranes called meninges and cushioned by cerebrospinal fluid. The brain has three main regions. The cerebrum is the largest part and is responsible for higher functions such as thinking, memory, language, voluntary movement, and sensory interpretation. It is divided into two hemispheres, left and right. The cerebellum is located at the back of the brain and coordinates balance and fine motor movements. When a footballer controls a ball with precision, it is largely the cerebellum ensuring smooth, coordinated movement. The medulla oblongata connects the brain to the spinal cord and controls vital involuntary functions such as heartbeat, breathing rate, and swallowing. The spinal cord runs from the medulla down through the vertebral column. It relays signals between the brain and the body, and also coordinates reflex actions independently of the brain. The basic unit of the nervous system is the neuron, or nerve cell. There are three types. Sensory neurons carry impulses from receptors to the CNS, motor neurons carry impulses from the CNS to effectors such as muscles and glands, relay neurons, also called interneurons, connect sensory and motor neurons within the CNS. A neuron consists of a cell body containing the nucleus, dendrites that receive impulses, and an axon that transmits impulses away from the cell body. Many axons are covered by a myelin sheath, which insulates the neuron and speeds up transmission. The reflex arc is the pathway for a reflex action, a fast, automatic, involuntary response to a stimulus. For example, if you step on a nail, the pain receptor in your foot sends an impulse along a sensory neuron to the spinal cord. A relay neuron in the spinal cord immediately connects to a motor neuron, which sends an impulse to your leg muscles, causing you to lift your foot, all before your brain consciously registers pain. This fast response protects you from serious injury. The peripheral nervous system consists of 12 pairs of cranial nerves arising from the brain and 31 pairs of spinal nerves arising from the spinal cord. The autonomic nervous system within the PNS has two divisions: the sympathetic division, which prepares the body for emergency responses, increasing heart rate, dilating pupils, and diverting blood to muscles, and the parasympathetic division, which returns the body to a resting state after the emergency, slowing the heart, constricting pupils, and stimulating digestion. This is often called the fight-or-flight versus rest and digest system. For WAEC examinations, be able to draw and label a neuron, trace the pathway of a reflex arc, distinguish between CNS and PNS, and name the functions of the three main brain regions. Know the types of neurons and be able to explain synaptic transmission, the process by which a nerve impulse crosses the gap between neurons using chemical neurotransmitters. These topics recur frequently in WAEC biology.